Oh, there you are, YouTube. So I've got another movie haul. I got a new collection update. I've added 10 new movies to my collection, and this was done, I guess, like a thrifting style. Although it wasn't at a thrift store. What I did was I recently found my local library. They take donations, and they also will offload their own collection, and then they will sell those off to the public. And they sell each movie for a quarter. Doesn't matter if it's a Blu-ray, if it's a box set, or whatever, it's just a quarter. And if you get 5, they'll sell it to you for $1. So I picked up 10 movies for $2. This is what I picked up. I kind of sectioned them off, I guess, to showcase genre. But this first one here is just sort of an outlier. I've never seen it. It's a first-time watch. It is on DVD, and it's called Southpaw. I feel like I remember hearing really good things about this, but this one just kind of got past me. It's interesting. I don't like watch boxing or anything like that, but, you know, boxing movies are pretty good. I feel like most of the boxing films that I've seen in my life I like, but this one got past me. Jake Gyllenhaal's in it. Forrest Whitaker and Rachel McAdams. What do you think? Were you one of the people that said this was a good film? Is this one that I should make a priority? Let me know. This next film is one that I saw in the theater and I really liked. I feel like it was like maybe overlooked, or maybe people just didn't like it, but I thought it was very interesting. Maybe you could call it pretentious, but if it is pretentious, it's a type of pretentiousness that I like, I guess. We have a dramatization and documentary sort of weaving themselves together. We have actors and the real characters from this based on a true story film working together to tell this story, and it's very interesting. And it's not like, I don't know, I guess a lot of true crime stuff will do that. They'll interview the people who are actually there, and then they'll have, you know, dramatizations. I guess, I don't know, if you want to like boil it down, it's maybe like that, but it's not really. It's much more creative than that. So American Animals, about a real life heist, is very good. I liked it. What did you think of it? Did you see it? Glad to have it in the collection. Next is a horror film that I just didn't have in my collection, wanted to add. It was a quarter. Well, what is that, like 20 cents, I guess, you know, if I'm getting five for a buck. What's the math on that? I picked up Us, and Nope comes out soon, so I think this weekend, right? Jordan Peele's next film, directed by Jordan Peele. Why wasn't Lupita Nyong'o nominated for Best Actress for this film? Definitely deserved it. I don't think this movie is as good as Get Out, but I think her performance, like, is one of the most, of the two films, maybe the best, if that makes sense. I think that's how I feel. Yeah, I wasn't as into the movie, but was very much into her performance. Next, we have a movie that I've never seen before. Somebody bought this from Big Lots and then offloaded it onto the library. Steven Yeun from, what do we know him from? We know Walking Dead, Minari, and we have Samara Weaving from, well, the news today, or I don't know, a couple days ago, is that she's joining the Scream franchise. Yeah, relation to Hugo. Is it daughter? Is it niece? I can never remember. But yeah, this is called Mayhem. I've never seen it, never heard of it, but saw it. I was like, hey, I like these actors right here. I should probably check it out. They're calling it a horror comedy. So 2 horror films added, heist movie, and then a boxing film with Southpaw. Okay, so we're getting into genre a little bit here, or classic movies anyway. This is, I assume, a comedy. Yeah, it says comedy up there. Peter Sellers, that's why I assumed it was a comedy. It's called I Love You, Alice B. Toklas? 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 How are we saying that? Read that to me. How do I need to be saying that? I've never seen this, never heard of it. Got a little butterfly right there on the leg. Is that a butterfly tattoo? But it just seemed like something maybe I should watch. I don't know, it looked old. It had great cover art. I like the cover art. I love the illustration there. And that pretty much alone is what did it. That's what made me think, hey, I wanna get this movie. Now we are diving into classic westerns. Are these classics? Are these westerns that you can just like buy at Menards for like $1? Or is it, you know, are these good grabs? I don't know. So first one, John Wayne film called Big Jake. Don't know anything about it. Is this worth a watch? Was this a good grab? Is this worth my time? I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to know. How should I be watching these? You know, which ones do I need to make a priority? Next, I almost didn't buy because to me it looked like a TV movie. It has bad cover art in my opinion. Right here, doesn't this look like it's a TV movie? Like something you'd find on like Hallmark, Lifetime, but yet you have these, like I'm talking about just the imagery, right? Not talking about the caliber that we have when it comes to the actors here, because obviously Gene Hackman, Candice Berger, and James Coburn, like, when I first look at this, I'm like, oh, I'm going to pass it. But then I was like, wait a second, who's in this? And then got a feel, you know, for who was in here. And I was like, okay, I should pick this up. And then I see at the bottom, nominated for 2 Academy Awards in 1975. So it was just like, okay, maybe this is a good one. What do you think? Have you seen this? Is this one I should check out right away from the director of The Professionals? I don't know. Like I said, this one to me looked like it was not worth grabbing, but you know, you can't always trust the book by its cover. I don't know, maybe the cover is what, I don't know, it's like I did trust it because of its cover, and then I looked a little bit deeper into the cover and then trusted it. But maybe the movie's bad, who knows. Next is another John Wayne film called Hondo. Unfortunately, it's in full screen, but I looked online to see if it was available in wide, and I couldn't find it on widescreen. I could only find it in full screen. Maybe that's how it was presented originally. I don't know. But don't know. I feel like I've heard of this one, actually. This one sounds familiar to me. But maybe just, you know, looking through IMDb or something. But yeah, John Wayne, I feel like I have more familiarity with his war films than westerns, even though my great-grandparents had a picture of John Wayne hanging up in their living room, like on a slice of like tree stump or something like that. What would you call that? Like on a piece of wood. It was like he was like painted on it or something. But yeah, I don't know a lot about his westerns, but I'd like to get more acquainted, I guess. Next we have a Civil War film called Major Dundee. The illustration on the cover is what drew me to this, and Charlton Heston's in it, Richard Harris, Jim Hutton, James Coburn again, Michael Anderson Jr. So yeah, I just took a look at the picture there and I was like, well, I guess I should probably grab this. So grab this one, and I don't know it, but the title sounds familiar. Does it actually sound familiar, or am I thinking of Crocodile Dundee? Is that what's in my head? I don't know. But was this a good one? If you've seen it, let me know. Next, we have a Howard Hawks film with John Wayne in it again, Dean Martin and Ricky Nelson, called Rio Bravo. Definitely want to check this out. So what I think happened is maybe somebody local died, and then the family donated all of their John Wayne collection to the library, and then I bought it all. I think that may be what happened. Ooh, that's dusty. Clean that off. But yeah. Oh, I thought that said Burt Ward for a second. I was like, Robin's in this? No, not Robin. But yeah, is this good? Is this a film I should make a priority? I'd love to know. And that's my question. The only one I've seen Us and American Animals. I've seen these two. The rest of these I have not seen. Which one of these do I need to make a priority? Which ones could I just take back? Like redonate? That's what I need to know. But yeah, that's my haul. I added 10 new movies, super cheap, just $2 for all of those. And I'm kind of addicted to going to the library now and seeing what they have. And I found the section where they put all the new movies. It's like they place them all at the end of the films. They don't like scatter them around or put them in alphabetical order. It's just they put them at the end and then people pluck away and then they add more to the end. So I know right where to look to find the new ones. And that's how I found a lot of these. And the previous library haul that I had, I'll put that in the description below, I got a lot of John Wayne films and westerns as well. So I think what they're doing is they're like slowly feeding in more of that collection that was offloaded to the library. So anyway, very cool. Check out your local library. Maybe you'll find a lot of cool films. Warning though, if they come from the library, a lot of times there's scratches on them. I found that out with my previous haul. I had to get those cleaned. But, you know, some people don't know how to treat their movies. But whoever this person was that owned all these westerns, they knew how to treat their movies. Anyway, that's my haul for today. Thank you so much for watching. Again, which ones should I make a priority? And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.